Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the first qualifier of the TLS Season 2. And, man, first of all, what an amazing game we just saw. A legendary PVZ. I don't know who Malky is, but I'll be keeping my eye on him for the rest of the qualifiers. But, yeah, we are now on to the semifinals. And this first matchup is a little bit of a surprise to me, in fact. I certainly would not have predicted this as a semifinal. Let's see if anyone, in fact, can guess who these first two players are. And don't cheat and look at the bracket. But, well, it is going to be a PvP between Effany and Wands. Effany and Wands. Alright, so Wands is sort of an up-and-coming player. I thought he was like B- max. I mean, he's been beating some good players, actually. I think he's been playing in Gambit's Cup on Fox. But I didn't know he was like that good. Effany, on the other hand, I've never heard of him, but he's an Italian Protoss who's really good, so I'm like pretty sure it's Alfio. Like, everybody thinks it's Alfio, even though it's a Smurf, because the only good Italian Protoss who's like still active is Alfio. So it's like 99% sure it's Alfio, even though he's smurfing. I don't know why he's smurfing. He played as Alfio in the last season. Who knows? Who knows? But he's been good enough to make it to the semifinals, where he will be facing against Wands. So yeah, so both these players have already gotten a decent number of points for making it to the semis. I can't remember the exact number. I think it might be 60, 65 points for semifinal finish. And I think second place is like 85 or something. And then the winner will qualify straight away into the groups. So yeah, it's quite fun. So these guys are almost there. They're almost there. And it is now best of 3 as well. So the map order is going to be Jade, Match Point, and Fighting Spirit. Of course, Match Point 2-player map. A lot of people were saying last season that we only had 4-player maps. They wanted to see 2- and 3-player. So we've added Match Point and Outsider to the map pool. Although Outsider won't be used until later. And I think, without further ado, let us go into the game. Alright, here we go. At the top right, as the yellow Protoss, we have Effany, aka most likely Alfio. And at the bottom left, as the brown Protoss, we have Wands. Not using his Fox tag, but he does play on Team Fox in Gambit's Cup, as I said. Alfio, by the way, has also played a couple of games in Gambit's Cup. He hasn't been the most active. He's like a really on and off player. You know, he doesn't play all the time, but he will just somehow randomly show up and, you know, take games off the best players. Is he asking the observer? Oh, okay. I was like, is he offering to give his opponent vision? He's just like, he's so confident he's gonna give Wands vision and just beat him anyway. That'd be amazing. The best BM just from the get-go. But yeah, Alfio is a very strong Protoss. Plays on Team IFU for Gambit's Cup. Same team as Marwin, actually. But again, not always active. And apparently, according to Kid Canada, Wands actually knocked Alfio out of a qualifier last season on this very map. So that makes things interesting. So a little bit of a grudge going on here, perhaps, if Effany is in fact Alfio. But we'll see what happens. I mean, PvP can be a little bit build order dependent, like any matchup. You know, you can have just outright build order losses sometimes, like 4K versus DT and that sort of thing. But they are cross-map here, and I guess we'll see what happens. Both of them actually scouting exact same time, doing a gateway scout. And getting gas about the same time as well. So this is cool, this is cool. I mean, last season it was like all Zergs at the end of the qualifiers, but now we have a PvP straight away. First qualifier, first semifinal, and we have a PvP. I'm happy. Because it means we also are guaranteed to have a Protoss in the finals. So, yeah, Protoss power Protoss fighting! I don't know what matchup we have in the other semifinal, actually. I don't know. I don't look at the bracket past, like, the first couple of rounds, so I don't get spoiled. So I have no idea who's in the bracket. It's actually the saddest thing for me, because, you know, when the bracket's generated, I, like, you know, glance through and see which player is where, and I'm like, oh, you know, I make my predictions. But then I have no way of, like, checking until the games are over, because I can't spoil myself for the cast. So I'm just like, oh, I have to like, use all my willpower not to open the bracket again after seeing the initial lineup. So, so we're in fact seeing Semi score. Did he get it before Zealot? I think he actually did. I think he actually went core first against the... No. Oh no, there's the Zealot. Okay, I'm sorry. He's actually blocking a mana pylon. It didn't feel like a core first, but I couldn't find the Zealot. Okay, the Zealot's actually sitting here, blocking this awesome mana pylon positioning in the mirror line, which is quite cool. I like that. There isn't actually that same like double mineral block that you can do on this side, so I guess like a tiny, teeny positional imbalance maybe, but it's not really a big deal. I don't think he actually even needs this anymore. There's enough probes there that it's almost impossible to get a block off. Just being really careful. Does not want that to happen. Ooh, gets 2 shots off on the probe as well. It's a bit lucky. And the Dragoon's about to come out, so that'll be taken care of. So, yeah. Here we go. Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Boom! Done. Oh, and looks like Effany's probe actually got out as well. So Effany with the 1 probe advantage. Nice. Meanwhile, both players are getting range. Nothing going on. Wow, the range is actually almost identical in timing. You ready? You ready? Oh, you can't even tell the difference. Alright, ready? Ready? Oh god, I love it when that happens. Look at that. It's so cool. It's like a magic trick. Oh, do we have a 1-gate expand? No. No! You gonna 1-gate expand, you Pharrella? I think he's Pharrella. He's gonna 1-gate expand. Man, that's a risky opening. I like it though. It's cross map. Wands, I don't think... Well, he didn't show any signs of doing anything crazy. But to be honest though, like if... You know, no offense to Wands, like, but if Wands thinks that Effany is Alfio, he knows that Alfio is really good, so he might try something cheesy like a DT rush, right? So Alfio taking this risk and going for the 1-gate expand seems maybe not the best idea, but I mean he's getting the robo straight away afterwards. But he's really vulnerable now to, you know, any kind of 3-gate pressure, 4-gate goon all in. Even 2-gate, well microed and very aggressive, can do damage here. I mean, Alfio's kind of relying on a little bit of high ground here to help defend himself, and the fact that it's cross positions, but he's staying on 1 gateway for so long. Super vulnerable. Fortunately for him, Wands is playing the safest build that he could be, going 2-gate, well, maybe not necessarily safe. Well, 2-gate obs or 3-gate obs, basically the super safe builds, and he's expanding behind. So Wands has sort of just walked into a build order's disadvantage here, mainly because Alfio was being greedy. He took a risk, and this has actually paid off. So I'm going to keep calling him Alfio, even though his ID is Effany, just because I'm pretty sure he's Alfio. It'd be kind of funny if it turned out not to be Alfio and some other, you know, super secret Italian Protoss. I would feel quite silly, but I think it's highly unlikely. Anyway. 3rd gateway now going up for Effany, but yeah, it looks, I mean, Wands is moving out now, but I think it's a little bit too late. He's got a single goon advantage, but oh no, not anymore. And you know, Effany does have the high ground here and an equal unit count, so Wands looks like he might, no, not even gonna lose a Zealot. But yeah, with the additional gateways going up, there's no way for Wands to actually break this anymore. And he in fact didn't expand. Is he getting a shuttle? He's getting an, why did he not expand? Oh my god, what? He's at 600 minerals. His probe was here. I guess it just mined a mineral and went all the way back, so his expansion is even late. Look at that. His Nexus has just started, and Effany's mining already. This is so bad for Wands. So bad. A lot of people are saying Effany is Cloud, by the way. I'm kind of doubtful. Didn't Cloud recently make a blog post saying he was, like, retiring? Oh, wait, maybe it is Cloud then. Maybe he retired from SE2 and started practicing Brood War. God, that would be ridiculous. I don't know. I think it's much more likely that it's Alfio. But then again, why would Alfio smurf? This is a mystery. Where's Zimp? Somebody call Zimp. I'm sure Zimp will know. Zimp! Zimp! We need Sherlock Zimp. Paging Sherlock Zimp. Please analyze and tell me who this is. Jumper thinks it's Cloud. If this is actually Cloud, I'm gonna freak out. That'd be amazing. Anyway, Observer from Effany, aka likely Alfio, but possibly Cloud, is gonna scout out Wands' base. And you can see nothing too bad. He also picked off Wands' Observer as well in his main, so that's quite nice. I don't think Wands even saw how many minerals had been mined here, so I don't think Wands actually realizes how far behind he is. By the way, ooh, loving this, look at this. Little pylon spotting in case a shuttle comes to the back of his minerals, because that's quite vulnerable here to Reaver Harass, and he knows that as long as he's very careful, I mean, Reaver Harass is really the only way for Wands to come to kind of try and pull the game back in his favor. I mean, you see he's down 20 supply already. In this mirror matchup. He is, however, sending a probe over here to the third. Maybe going to try and sneak that a little bit faster than his opponent, although it looks like Effany, not Alfio. Effany is doing the same thing. Citadel on the way, just 2 gateways still, and going straight for Citadel. That can be a little bit risky, since he hasn't gone for Reaver. Oh no, he did go for Reaver, what am I talking about? But even then, it feels a little bit risky to go straight for Citadel off just 2 gateways. I guess he's going to just play super defensively. But Alfio's actually getting shuttle speed, so he's going for some awesome harassment here. Is there shuttle speed here? Nope. Nope. And there are the 2 additional gateways. And there's the load up. I don't think he should be aggressive here. Having played the defensive 2-gate obs into Reaver build, at most he can do some kind of harassment, but really should be careful. Ooh, did that observer see this? I'm not sure. He's actually moving out. Wands is moving out. Not convinced. Oh, he's just moving out to the wide ramp. Ah, I see. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, so he's taking a 3rd base, so he's just going to reposition his army at the top of this wide ramp to defend it. That makes a lot more sense. I was going to say there's no reason to attack right now. And in fact, Alfio's got a couple of dudes over here, but not taking that base yet. That's another observer that Wands has lost now. Is that his 2nd or 3rd? I'm not sure, but kind of curious. I'm not sure what the deal is with this pylon wall. The only thing this does, really, is kind of prevent goons from going back here to defend the mineral line in case it's a drop. I mean, it's not like it's a PvT where you're going to stop vulture drops. I don't really see what that's good for. Did shuttle speed finish? Oh, just as I click it, it finishes. Here we go. Debo! Debo! No reaction! No reaction! There's a reaction! Oh, it's a dud. It is a dud. Oh, that could have been so good. Oh well. He's going to go back, though. Is he? It's all clumped. Go back! Oh. Alright. He didn't bring a Zealot, so he can't, like, tank the hits with a Zealot or something. Or a Goon. But look at this. Wands' 3rd is now finished, and Effany, God. Effany hasn't taken his 3rd yet, so this is like the reverse situation from earlier in the game. Now Effany is the one who has a much slower expansion. And even though he's still slightly ahead, he's actually quite a bit ahead in supply. 136 against 107. You know, Wands can certainly catch up with his faster 3rd base. Really should be adding on more gateways, though. Really needs a lot more gateways. Should go up to at least 8 gateways, I would say, right now. On 3 bases, definitely want at least 8. Otherwise his macro is going to be slipping. I mean, I guess if he keeps producing Reavers, he can just make like 6 gateways or something, but I think he should just stop Reaver production and just mass gateway units. Once you get to really big unit counts, managing you know, more than a couple of Reavers is a little bit much, a little bit inefficient, I think. And you can see, look at this, Alfio's already completely switched into pure speedlot production. Oh my god, Alfio might just be going all in. I mean, he's getting a 3rd right now, but when that speed finishes, he's going to have a sick, strong army against what Wands has. Wands has instead been investing more longer term, getting the High Templar. Even with good storms, I think with a huge flood of Zealots from 7 gateways, Effany can actually just bust this. Oh my god, Observer's moving over here. Wands is going to have the sickest defense here with 1 Reaver and 4 High Templar. Does he have Storm yet? He's not getting it. I assume he has it. He must have it. If he doesn't have it, he's going to lose. If he does have it, he'll still very likely lose. This is going to be so hard. It's going to be ridiculously hard to stop. Even though he's on the high ground. Oh man, Alfio can actually drop Reavers and try and pick off High Templar. Oh my god, what's going on? What is going on? What was that? Effany, what was that? Oh my god, what? Are you kidding me? What the hell was that? Alright, well now he's going for it after losing his Reavers, doing nothing. He's actually just walked straight up here, ran through the hail of storms to try and get on the high ground so that there's no mischance, and oh my god, he slaughters everything. I don't know if he means for that for his opponent or for himself, but whatever the case, Effany has just completely wiped the floor with Wands' army despite throwing away his 2 Reavers. As I said, he just has way too much stuff. And, well, that's going to be it for Wands here. No chance he holds this anymore. I mean, maybe he can get some magical DPs and snipe the obs, but even then, that'll just be kind of delaying the inevitable. Meanwhile, Effany is mining from his 3rd as well. Nice GG. Okay, next map. Done. Nope, it's not loser's pick. It is not loser's choice. Alright, I guess the observer didn't ally him or something. So, Effany goes up 1-0 in this best of 3. He is 1 game away from the finals. And, yeah, alright, let's do a quick break. Let's just do a 30-second break. And then we'll go on to the next game. Alright, be right back, guys.